Alright, gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 169, episode 19 on the Paladin. I just had a sneezing fit right before I started this episode, so I might have to sneeze again. Kind of glancing at the light here to provoke it, but I think we're good. We're going to jump back in. It's a little later at night, 12:30, but it is Saturday. So tomorrow's another day off for me. I do have to go to... I got a few errands to run tomorrow. I have to go take passport photos. I'm applying to get my family is Irish, and I'm applying to get my Irish citizenship. And for some reason, they require like 4 photos to get a Irish passport. So it's just ridiculous. Versus in the U.S., you only have to have 2. And a few weeks ago, I went and got the photos that they needed, but they only gave me 2. So I have to go back and get some more. Very fun. But yeah, that's all I really got going on tomorrow. Sorry, my allergies are just a mess. Anyways, we're back. We're going to try and finish up the messenger quest, get some flasks of oil, finish up killing some of these murlocs, and hope that we get the Captain Sanders' hidden treasure quest off that. We'll ask around. Anyone's seen the messenger? A bear-cat bird. Holy. I'm gonna go run over towards him and help him out. I think he wants might. I would imagine he wants might. Although druids can, make use out of everything. Wisdom's pretty nice for them to be able to cast while they're outside, throw heals on themselves and stuff. And then also jump back into form if they use a lot of their mana, right? There's a flask of oil. There's 2. So something that I have to remember is you can sometimes bug the Bagnon add-on by switching items in combat. It's very weird. Ooh, a copper tube. All you have to do though is just do /reload, and that's not going to fix it. Okay, that's fine. I might have to log out and log back in when we get back to town. I'm hoping that if we stay by this road, the messenger will just run by as we're doing this quest, trying to farm flasks of oil. Big grit. All right, one more, not bad. There we go. This guy said, huh, I never knew Keg of Thunderbrew increased stamina. Yep, sure enough. And like we're doing, you can use it, get some charges out of it. Speaking of, let's go ahead and rebuff up real quick. You know, I thought we wouldn't use all 20 rough sharpening stones, but I'm realizing we might use all 20. Mostly because I'm not using coarse stone for the sharpening stones. Oh, there he is. We're making coarse grinding stones. These are just more important for future crafts. It'd be nice to make these, but honestly, I'm gonna be probably on rough sharpening stones for a while. Death to any dwarf that stands in my way. Nice, a mysterious message. This soot-covered note contains some cryptic texts. Black nails, the sea awaits us. We need your supplies from the north. Strip everything, every railroad pike, every water bucket. We need metal. A shipment is due from BB, but long overdue. Come through for me. Black nails, send your supplies directly to the barn this time. No time to squander. Van Cleef. Alright, we're going to head up north. We're going to work our way down from the coast, so we'll go all the way up top. Kill the coast runners, kill the warriors, kill a lot of murlocs on the way down. Also look for floating wreckages, schools of fish, battered chests, right? Ore, because there's usually some ore along these little dunes there. But also I want to swing in by the Jangalo mine, and when we get down to the Gold Coast quarry, we'll Joey the Mush. We'll check in there as well. I think we're going to go in and see if there's any copper / a chest in here. Should be able to get him in. I should be able to run past most of them, but oh, there is a chest. Nice. Malachite. I'm working on it. We're getting better. Yeah, the only thing that sucks about Blessing of Freedom is it does remove my Blessing of Might. Let's see what we have in here. Hopefully leather. Leather, nice. A haunch of meat. Some milk, I can get rid of that. I will take the hatchet because that is decent cash. And we have tin and copper, nice. This was worth it then. We got some leather, we'll get some tin. The rare might be up again. Getting a ton of linen as well. I don't need it, but it is basically money. Damn it. Get rid of those, ooh, perfect. Get rid of those bracers. We found an old great sword. I'll get rid of the okra, and I'd like to get rid of the hops at this point, honestly, but all right, bags are gonna fill up here. The rough stone is just going to be used to make more rough sharpening stones for us, because we are going to run out, I think, at some point soon. Damn, you're fast. It'll be time for another trip to town soon. Get rid of the Dalaran Sharp. Okay, it doesn't appear that the rare is up. Hunting cloak, we will take that over the copper, I think, just the single piece. I'm really liking Consecrate. He'll kill himself, and Consecrate will just help whittle him down. We were very sloppy with our mana there, but I just wanted to make sure we got the kill. $60 copper. Hopefully we get a good bit of coarse stone here. One piece. It's better than nothing, I guess, but I mean, at this point, I really don't know what we would get rid of if I found some stuff. I'm thinking about hearthing. Nah, I can see Sentinel Hill. Let's just run back. Actually, let's go to the Saldine farm. Oh no, someone died there. Jack Hohen. I think we've seen him before. Poor guy. Yeah, let's just go to the Saldine farm. We can sell stuff there. I forgot. I'll do a quick log out so I can sell this hops as well. I've seen this rare on one of my other characters before, Voltros. He's like a level 23 vulture. It would be really nice to find him, though. Imagine we got that that dagger. Whew. Paladins can't use daggers, but still would be really cool. Ideally, we find him on like a rogue or something and kill him, or even a hunter. Hunters can use daggers, but give you a buff there, brother. I'm gonna help him out. No need to run, no need to run. I'm coming. Wait. Wait. Stop running. You're safe. This guy's panicking. Don't run from the light, friend. I was trying to heal him.
Rough times, huh, adventurer? No matter where you turn, someone needs help, and my wife and I are no exception.
Alright, let me do a quick log out, log in. And that should make a little bit of space. That way if we need a fish and if we get anything from the murlocs, I don't have to like get rid of things that I don't want to get rid of. We'll also go ahead and use that linen there and make some bandages. That's a badass dwarf right there. That's us, in case you couldn't tell.
Rough times, huh, adventurer? No matter where you turn, someone needs help, and my wife and I are no exception.
Wait.
Rough
I don't need to hear it again, Saldine. I'm gonna pause real quick while we craft, just to save some time. I'll be right back when we get all these bandages done. Alright gamers, we are back. This makes us, like, call it 3 silver. Again, I do want to keep this sword just for, like, a memento of Westfall. Because Westfall is one of my favorite, like, human zones. Not necessarily for, like, how it looks or anything like that, but just the amount of times I've done this zone and the nostalgia that I have for it and the way that it feels. It just feels comfy in this zone. It feels cozy, it feels safe, like an old blanket or something, you know what I mean? You get into Westfall, you know everything's gonna be alright. You got dead mines here, a lot of quests. I think we came to Westfall at like 14, 15? I want to say maybe it was a little higher than that. Maybe we were like 17 or something, but we got quite a few levels out of here. We got a ton of ore. Let's check our bank again. 119 on the copper, 65 on the bronze, 4 malachite, 6 tiger's eye, 9 shadow gem, 1 moss agate. Call it 5 malachite. Bro, I can't, guys. It's too deeply ingrained in me. 170 crit. Oh. By the light. Where are you going? Why are you so fast? Let's turn on find treasure out here. I believe these clams can hold small pearls, which is also nice. I don't think I need that for anything, but alright. Check the water, check every village, and then also be on the lookout for ore. So switch between, right? I basically 2-tap these guys, which is really nice, because I want to kill almost every murloc I see for the chance of getting that Captain Sanders hidden treasure. 173, by the way. Whew. Yeah, this sword hits like a truck, man. This thing was worth every penny. Because I honestly don't know when I'm going to be able to do that Paladin quest that gives us the mace. Trying to pull them away. Quick little by the light on ourselves. Stop all that. Soldier's wrist guards of the bear. I think I'm actually going to switch over to these. I won't kill here, but that's fine. Oh my god, my allergies, man. There is a chest over there, though. So yeah, they are male. It gives us 30 extra armor, 1 stamina, 1 strength. We lose 3 int, but that's okay. I'm not really having mana issues. Even with Consecrate, I think we're okay. 148. I mostly want the stamina out of it, right? Like, the strength is nice. I do like the strength, but... Spiked Club of the Tiger. That's 6 silver. Yeah, 6 silver right there. It's not bad. Yeah, I should have known better. Even if they're gray to you, if you open up like a chest near them, or like sometimes it happens with mining too, they have like a proximity aggro that just gets increased. Another silver bar, we like that. I'm gonna get rid of the mana potion and the glass of milk and the healing potions. Still keep that clam meat though. There's a school of fish. Still no dice on that that treasure map, unfortunately. But we need 7 more warriors, 3 more tide hunters. I really want to try and finish up Westfall tonight. That way tomorrow when we play, probably in the afternoon after I finish running errands, we can head straight to the wetlands, do the wetlands run, and get into Teldrassil. Get rid of those Murloc eyes. We'll go ahead and do all of Teldrassil, and then start on Darkshore. $112 on the fishing, not bad. So far 5 for 5 on that oily blackmouth. I've gotten pretty lucky with those waterlogged trunks, so I can't say anything. I can't complain, but it's always a treat when we get one from a regular school of fish. Leave some of those Murlocs up so that they can reproduce. Some for us to kill later. A minor oracle, how about that? There is a rare around here, Slark. Gotta help a fellow dwarven brother out. Yego. He gives us a bow, we give him a bow. Maybe there's a buried treasure chest on the boat, perhaps? My dwarven senses are telling me no. But there's a school of fish. I think I'm gonna have to get up on the boat and fish from the top of the boat. Boat could be a little dicey. Damn, big hits. Yeah, you got your little heal off. A rusty warhammer. Three silver right there. Still no map. It's gonna be a nightmare to cast from here. I have an idea. Maybe we can go here. There we go. Patience, young one, patience. 114 on fishing. Ooh. Oops. Yeah, I find that fishing isn't as annoying in Classic. It's actually really rewarding and fun if you do it the way that we do it. Oh, yes. Which is only fish when you find schools of fish or floating wreckage. The initial, like, first 50 levels, just go somewhere that you can fish as a low level, grind it out. It takes maybe 10 minutes, maybe. One single lure, and you'll be good for the most part. And then after that, you just, you find a school of fish, you fish it up. Carry some lure with you. If it's a high level school of fish, just throw a lure on. You won't have any chance of it running away. Strangle kelp, I might just get rid of that, honestly. It does sell for a silver, but if I get another chest, I need a space for it. Alright, that's all she wrote. Be a little smart with our mana here. I say that and I literally just rip it. Okay. We're gonna pull another one, but that's fine. I don't want to open up the chest right now just in case it gives us more issues with space than we already are having. Another pool. Calico gloves, I'm just going to get rid of those. Let's let our mana really regen here. Now that we do have Consecrate, it might be worth actually going with Blessing of Wisdom instead of Might. First time Maroon. Use it because we're just gonna lose it. I'm going Blessing of Wisdom for a little bit here. Let's get our mana back. Alright, let's clear out this pool. Drink the milk, might as well. Again, we haven't really touched any of the melon juice that we bought, but it is for, you know, backup emergencies or whatever. Food, we don't really need to buy food. As long as I have mana, I have, you know, healing. But, and then mana, we don't really need to buy mana if I'm being smart with my mana, and, you know, I've got Blessing of Wisdom. Honestly, the more I'm thinking about it, now that we do have Consecration, I might opt out of Improved Blessing of Might and just go with Benediction, reducing the mana cost of my spells and my judgments. One, that'll give me more mana for healing, but also more mana for our Consecration. And once I get Seal of Command, that'll reduce the cost of that seal, of Seal of Righteousness, and of Seal of Justice, which is the next seal we get. Allowing me to seal twist easier, and then because I'm going to be consecrating and seal twisting, I'm probably going to want to use Blessing of Wisdom anyways, so Blessing of Might is kind of like, you know, a bit of bait, it feels like. But also on top of that, if I do that, when we eventually get Blessing of Kings, I won't have to worry about respecking. It saves me a gold. It's not much. I don't really mind respecking, but it does, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like this plus this plus this makes it like, well, maybe I just, you know, maybe we don't put points in Blessing of Might for now and we just, you know, go ahead and get the Benediction going. You good, Chief? Yeah, he's good. Whole lot of hunters down here, not a lot of warriors. There we go. Another school. Yeah, we're gonna change it up and rock Blessing of Wisdom for now. I was just saying how we weren't really having mana issues, but if I'm using Consecration, we're going to be using a lot of our mana. Like, this is a sixth of my mana pool, just right there, you know what I mean? Plus a big heal. I'm at the point where I might need to just get rid of this stack of Oily Blackmouth. If we hit 20, I'm just going to delete it, honestly. It's not really worth, you know, the money that it's gonna get us to sell it. And I don't want to take up 2 spots just in case we get a trunk. Now, if we get a trunk, what am I going to get rid of next? Probably... I don't want to get rid of the night crawlers. That's 10 silver right there down the drain. Because it was 5 silver for 5. I'm not sure what we would get rid of, honestly. Maybe the bracer? No, that's 2 silver. I don't want to get rid of anything here. Maybe the ale? Oh, the ale would have to go. Oh, no. I need to hurry up and drink the ale, though. I'm not being a very good... Oh, and there we go. Alright, the booze is getting drunk. Oh. Eat another blood sausage, drink some more ale, make some inventory space. I can get 1 more use out of the keg of Thunder Brew. Interestingly enough, this doesn't say it gets you drunk. Alright, don't drink any more out of that now. I'm feeling a little tipsy. Takes a lot to get a dwarf drunk. Okay, all that we need now is Tide Hunters. Oh, Brack. The rare. He roams the entire coast, yeah. See, he literally runs from north to south. So we just got lucky finding him here. He gave us the Brack Claw. A rare dagger. Goes for 12 silver. Basically 13, holy. And there's a fishing pool. Ooh, what do I get rid of here? Let's see what's inside these. I would like to keep that. And then that's a big one as well. Okay, I want to keep both those. I think we do this. Now the question is, would I even be able to hold anything? Oh, and we're at the Gold Quarry Coast already. Gold Coast Quarry. There we go. I bet you there's tin in there though, man. There is. I don't even have space to hold any more copper, unfortunately. Messenger at Gold Coast Quarry, just leaving. Oh no, I have to kill him. I lied to the chat. Two nodes of tin. We're just here for the tin. Is there a chest? There is a chest, huge. Unfortunately, I have to get rid of all this linen. He is dead. Fuck. I lied to the man. Ooh. A Raider's short sword of stamina. We are really making out on money here. Uh-oh. I think we're gonna fill up on tin now here too. Fuck. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's make some rough sharpening stones, fill out our stack, and then I'm gonna get rid of the rest of this rough stone here. And we have a chest here too. Fuck. Don't do that. Alright, that's all we can hold. Let's see what's in the chest. We might just leave it for the next adventure. A rusty warhammer or light hide. I think I'd rather have the warhammer, honestly. The tin is at the very end of the cave, unfortunately, but I think we might just hearth after this. I need to empty my bags, like, desperately. And then from Sentinel Hill, we can turn this quest in and just head down, get the last few Tide Hunters, talk to Captain Grayson, turn all those in, and then run back to Sentinel Hill, since we're going to hearth. I have to leave all that there, unfortunately. Let's get one more swing before I judge. At the end of this session, I think once we finish these quests and we head back to Sentinel Hill, I'm going to fly to Stormwind and smelt all this stuff down. Put a lot of this in the bank, because we need to get rid of this stuff. We've got way too much in the bags right now. Most of it being things that I want to keep, right? The clam meat needs to get cooked, silver bars, the sword needs to go up, the leather needs to go up, all that kind of stuff. Because then I'm losing out on things like that, right? Alright, let's not do anything dumb here. Let's clear the cave out. There's the disarm. At this point, we're just checking their bodies for the miners for coarse stone, but the others for any kind of like green item. If I need to get rid of something, I'd probably get rid of the fishing rod. I could buy another fishing rod for cheap. But the red Defias masks aren't going to cut it. I need something that's worth like 3 or 4 silver. I think in order to hold this tin, I'll probably get rid of the fishing pole, and I'll just buy a new one when we get back into town. I also desperately need to turn in this this quest here for the ale. I fucked up. I should not have done that. Now I need to time this correctly, or she's gonna run into these two. Okay, worked out. Hopefully we can get the strong fishing pole soon too. And hopefully this is a 4-piece. So far, so good. 3-piece, you know what? That was worth it. We also got 3 coarse stone, but let's go ahead and hearth out of here. I can't hold any more, man. We're full up. We need to leave.
Welcome
Heather?
to my...
Okay, so we started at 135. Let's see what we get after selling all this junk. Plus, don't look yet.
Welcome to my...
No, no, no. Uh, 173. Whew. That's pretty good. I believe the quartermaster will sell a fishing rod to me. I would have loved a buff, but that's all good. It's all good. Fuck me, right? It's all good. Okay. We read the message. Bale, were you able to gather any information? Did you locate the messenger?
This is indeed firm proof that Van Cleef is in charge. Now all we need to know is where the Defias gang is hiding out. We've had a stroke of luck while you were gone. We captured a thief trying to steal Saldean's wagon. He has promised to lead us to the hideout in exchange for his life. I want you to defend the traitor so he can reveal the hideout. Return to me once you have uncovered the location.
Fair enough. Someone did just leave with him. So
I try to keep Sentinel Hill stocked, and that's not easy with all the action we see.
what's our training gonna cost us? 80 silver. I think I can buy a few bags at this point.
I try to keep Sentinel Hill stocked, and that's not easy with all the action we see.
We'll just buy 2 for now and get 2 more later. One more time, Lewis, tell me.
I try to keep...
We'll just sell those. This gives us 2 more slots in our inventory, which is really nice because, as we can tell, inventory space is a killer right now. Maybe the trade supplies? Surely that's where it is.
You need something? Looking for something?
Yes. Yeah, so 23 or 23 copper. If I need to get rid of anything, I can always get rid of the leatherworking, tailoring. Okay. Yeah, we can always get rid of our fishing pole until we get the stronger fishing pole. Then I won't want to get rid of it because it is like a limited time buy. It costs a little more. We'll have to come back tomorrow for the Defias Brotherhood final quest. The actual final quest is right after the Defias Brotherhood, the one with 22D, 22 dungeon. Like I said, we're not doing Dead Mines, so we'll hide that once we're done, but I'll also hide this because we've done it once. It's just repeatable. So Slark and Brack both roam the entire coast. I didn't know that there was 2. I knew there was 1. We saw Brack, but there's another one, Slark, apparently. Alright, let's turn these 3 in, get the last of the Tide Hunters. Hopefully we get Captain Sanders' hidden treasure map. So far we haven't gotten lucky with it, but worst case scenario, when we come back tomorrow to finish up the Defias Trader quest and escort the thief, that'll take us all the way into Moonbrook, and then I'll just run from the coast, or run from Moonbrook to the coast, and we'll farm Murlocs until we get that treasure map. And then from there, we'll fly back to Daniels tonight, get all this stuff out of our bags. That'll clear up 4 more spots in our bags. Who do I turn in this oil to? Oh, that's Captain Grayson. So that'll get rid of 5 used up bag spaces. I'd say we're running this way in particular to see if the rare is up, but I don't think it is. My add-on probably would have pinged me by now if it was. Check for treasure. The Demon's Place. Interesting name. Oh, Demont's Place. I'm a dumbass. Look, it's like 1 in the morning, alright? Relax. Some bruiseweed here. I love that when it's nighttime you can actually see the lighthouse. It's just a nice little detail. Old Merc Eye. They have a Nova and they have a Poison. It's annoying. Yeah, I see our bestiary is telling right there. Floating wreckage. As well as this is our last Tide Hunter. Let's make sure we don't fail. That might be close enough. Hopefully we get like 3 out of this. That'd be huge. Some Rumsies, that's nice. I wish it was more than 1, but... Come on, baby, come on. That's 1. Give me 2 more. Ah, Rumsies. Okay, well. We got lucky enough to see one. So we got 2 pieces of Rumsies out of it and a trunk. I'll hold it off on opening the trunk for now. Oh. Another pool. Probably going to go over just a little bit tonight because I do want to go back to Red Ridge, turn in Dry Times, and then go to Stormwind and smelt some of this down and put all this stuff in the bank and just, you know, get that taken care of. So we'll probably log off in Stormwind tonight, I imagine. And then tomorrow when we start, I can just hearth as soon as we start playing, and it should be back up by the time that we're, you know, done messing around. But ideally, we come back here, we finish up the last of the business that we have here really quickly, which is mostly just going to be escorting that thief and trying to get this hidden treasure map. It is, like 2,000 experience and 8 silver, and I think you get like a nice item from it if I remember correctly. Maybe even like a bag or something like that. But strangle kelp, excuse me. Nothing but fish on that one, boys. Nothing but fish. But we can finally turn these 3 quests into Grayson. Oh, you don't get greater blessings until 60. Damn. No, you get them at lower levels than 60. Okay. Looks like greater blessing of might is at 52. The rest are at 60. Yeah. No. 54 for the first rank. Okay. Keeper of the Flame. The flame will not burn for long without oil bale. Praise you, brave Paladin. The rocks of the Westfall coast shall be lit thanks to your hard work. Many lives will be spared so long as the torch is kept lit. I died needlessly on this very shore. My afterlife plight is to see that no others follow my destiny. Sorry, it's hard for me to read right now. I'll take the mana potions. The coast isn't clear. Well done, Bale. You've quite a knack for combat. Thanks to you, the coast of Westfall is a safer place. 11 silver. And then the coastal menace. Have you laid waste to the menace known as Old Murkai yet? He has been spotted roaming the coastline of Westfall. Return to me when the foul beast is dead. So the foul heathen Murkai is dead. Well done, Bale. By your hands, 1 life was laid to rest, but perhaps many more were saved. The great sea, wrought with danger as it is, shall be a wee bit safer this night, thanks to your heroics. Like I said, we're going to take Grayson's torch. It's a cool cosmetic weapon. I feel like I have to take it. Let's get that copper real quick. I did get a scroll of int and a scroll of stamina. We'll pop those tomorrow when we start playing, but two and two. Kill a few murlocs on the way back. In the off chance that we just oh, another school. Oh, floating debris. Hold on. Don't miss, man. Don't miss. Come on. We got a clear shot. Multiple spaces for trunks. Still have a little bit of time left on our lure, and there's another copper node up there. All right, after this, we'll head back to Sentinel Hill so we can fly to Red Ridge, and then it's to Stormwind. There's one. Stay away. Two. Yeah, I knew it. One more, give me one more. Three Rumsies, that's pretty good. 2 chests, 3 Rumsies, that's pretty damn good, man. Alright, let's get this copper and let's get out of here. We played long enough tonight. Ready to make a little late night snack, crawl into bed, watch some Breaking Bad, fall asleep. Surely I can get up here, right? Yes, nice. We'll grab that node as well, we know that's up there. The Dagger Hills. I'm afraid I'm gonna pull one of you. Nope, nice. I gotta go all the way around, don't I? This is the exit to the Dead Mines. This should put us like somewhere at like 150 copper bars after using a ton last time, getting our blacksmith up to 112. And I mean, at this point, we still could use some and get some free points out of blacksmithing. We could probably get all the way to 125 with just copper, but again, we kind of want to be saving some of that copper for bronze. But even at this point, like, you know, our bank is bursting at the seams with copper here. Damn, look at all that ore. That was like 5 or 6 different nodes down in that mine. That's so much ore. At least 2 or 3 nodes of tin, mostly copper down there though. There's a chest as well in there. Maybe it's close, but it looks like it's probably pretty deep down. And then a box of assorted parts out the back. Let's just get the box of assorted parts. I'm going to assume that chest is actually in the entrance of Dead Mines and not just at the top. Course blasting powder. This guy's boosting people in hardcore. He's got an auto reply macro. 12 copper. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Alright, let's see what's in these boxes as we run. This one gave us literally just a minor mana potion. That's rough. That one gave us some bolts, so basically money. That's 2.5 silver. This one gave us medium leather, light leather, and some extra healing potions. That one being the best of them all. Although at this point, we've got a ton of these lesser healing potions. I don't really need more, but it is like a silver piece, I guess. We also got a silver for each of them. Call that a silver each. Back up to a gold and a half. Training is going to cost us, call it a gold. So, because we want to grab Flash of Light and we want to grab Exorcism, so. And then once we get Flash of Light, I think I'm going to remove all of my heals on my bar and just have Shift 1 be Flash of Light, Shift 3 be our highest rank Holy Light, and then we'll have like our big heal here, and then our smaller fast heal right here. We'll sell items in Red Ridge to Daniel the barkeep.
Where are you going? Well, if you're
Red
looking
Ridge.
to get there quickly, then look no further.
Okay. Whew. I think every little bit of rough stone that we get moving forward is just going to be used for more rough sharpening stones. We're probably going to skip coarse sharpening stones because, again, the grinding stones are too important to have. I can't waste my coarse stone on coarse sharpening stones. We only get 1 extra weapon damage, which isn't that much. Like 2 and 3 is hardly noticeable, and I'd feel a lot more guilty using these and not getting max value than just using these. And if we don't get max value, if we do a bunch of traveling or whatever, it's whatever, right? We get a ton of this this rough stone. I don't want to talk about that chest. Remember we almost died trying to get that one? Man, I'm gonna really miss being I'm gonna miss the dwarf once we're done with this character. Find treasure is not something that I really utilized in the past, but I'm really liking it, and we're learning how to utilize it on solo self-found hardcore. I'm going to keep the chicken egg here, and then when we make the wetlands run, I'm going to try and remind myself to stop outside of Ironforge at the Amberstill Ranch and grab the hare. I think it's like a couple silver, like 10 or 20, maybe 50, something like that. It might be a little expensive, but big training that we have to get at 22 is Holy Light rank 4, Seal of Justice, and I mean, I guess Blessing of Might rank 3 would be nice, but like I said, for the most part, we'll probably be using Blessing of Wisdom for a while. Definitely getting this at level 24. I guess I could hold off on Blessing of Protection. I'm not really bopping other people. I'm mostly just Divine Protectioning ourselves. So I guess in theory I could just hold off on bop and keep it at rank 1. All it does is it gives the person that I'm targeting with Bubble an extra 2 seconds. The same way that we got an extra 2 seconds with Divine Protection, which is nice, but you know, is it worth my money? It's 50 silver, right? We also get Turn Undead. It's a 1.5 second cast, 30-second cooldown. The targeted undead will be compelled to flee up to 10 seconds. Damage can interrupt that effect. I think I mean, I'll probably pick this up eventually, but not right away at 24. I won't really want to cause things to run away from us, but there might be situations where I'm trying to, like, just avoid annoyance, and Turn Undead could just be nice to, like, get him to run away so I can get out of there, you know? I need you to pick up a keg of Thunderbrew Lager from Grimboo's Thunderbrew in West Hills. Yep, we got all that.
A job well done, adventurer. I know well the roads you had to journey to procure this fine array
Yeah,
of liquor.
it wasn't easy.
But my patrons will be happy once again. My wife is quite a seamstress. Please accept this cloak she made in return for your services.
Garbage. Hey, you want a cloak, bro? Alright, sell all that stuff. Open up the bag. We got 35 silver for that. So it paid for the drinks with a little extra for our hard work.
King's honor. Business. Have a good one.
Who just buffed me? Arantia. And Lucius.
Where would you like to fly to?
All right, I'm gonna fly to Stormwind. I'm gonna pause the video while I just, we'll head into the Dwarven District and smelt all this stuff down, make a bunch of bronze, and I will resume when we're at the bank. Actually, I'm gonna cook all this meat as well. I think that's gonna cap us out on our cooking. So I might want to just put this in the bank for now. We'll cook as many of these as we can to max out our cooking, and then I'll probably put the rest in the bank until I can level up my cooking. But I'll resume when we are done, and I'll kind of just catch you guys up on everything that's transpired. We'll resume at the bank, and we'll put these items up and kind of touch base, jump in bed, and get ready to wrap it up there. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right, gamers, we're just getting to the bank.
No one's ever...
Olivia, I don't need it. We wound up getting 16 copper bars, as well as another 2 stacks of bronze, and another 4 with the 5 stack there. So sitting on, 109 bronze, 135 copper. We made 5 more coarse grinding stones and 2 more rough grinding stones to give us a stack of 20 there. At this point, I think I'm just going to get rid of that linen. I think we're good on that, so I'm going to craft bandages and sell that. But another silver bar that puts us at 12 there. Another malachite, 5. 17 light leather. The extra 3 I'm just going to sell, and then we got some medium leather here. So down here, we'll put our sword and Grayson's torch. The egg can go in here for now, and I think I'm just going to get rid of the red linen shirt, honestly. I kind of want to just keep my squire's shirt. It's cool to have a squire shirt, so let's find a bed real quick. I don't think there is a bed in Stormwind, unfortunately. At least not in this inn, the Gilded Rose.
Welcome to my inn, weary traveler. What can I do for you?
Let's go ahead and make some heavy linen bandages, and then we will sell these, and then we're out. What training? Oh, that's right. We do need to grab some training real quick. Shouldn't take too long. Wish I could craft these while I move, but we'll grab Flash of Light and Exorcism. I think we're going to hold off on Devotion rank 3 for right now. Maybe we get it. It is a big armor upgrade. It's an extra 115 armor, and that way if I do need armor, I can switch back from Retribution Aura. I have really been liking Retribution Aura. It's just causing more damage to all the mobs that we hit and hit us. It's just nice, right? And we are basically, we got another level and a half until we need to get Holy Light, Seal of Justice, and Concentration Aura. So I think I can hold off on, and that will be what, 40, 80, 120? So a gold and 20 silver.
Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you
We're
with?
basically at 2 gold right now, so yeah, we'll go ahead and pick up Devotion Aura as well. But we'll hold off on Seal of Crusader and Righteous Fury. As well as Healbot. We'll change that in just a second, I guess. Someone is fishing over here, so they might have gotten the reinforced fishing rod, but we'll check. Multiple people fishing out here, actually.
Best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now, what can I help you with?
Welcome to Stormwind. Took a long time to rebuild her, but it was well worth it. So are you visiting, or are you here on business?
We're here on business. This will be nice to have a new heal that honestly heals for a decent bit. It's like a third of what our big heal heals for, but it's much cheaper, it's much faster. Faster equals safer. We also have the Tome of Valor quest, which is the start of the
May the light protect
the
you this
Vernon's
day.
Fist quest. Okay, we get Exorcism and Flash of Light, as well as Devotion Aura. Exorcism I'll probably just keep on an 8, I think, maybe, or even Shift R. Yeah, that'll probably be good. I don't think Shift R is going to be used for anything else. And then Flash of Light down here. Let's talk to Dithorian Rawl.
It has been proven that the light is with you, adventurer, but as times grow more dangerous, it becomes important to know what strength lies beneath the flesh. When demons, dragons, or any other evil set foot in your lands, your mettle will be tested. Will you be strong enough? Bravery, regardless of the situation, is as much a part of paladinhood as the light, your armor, and your weapon. Protecting the weak and not losing faith are 2 more lessons you must master while you study in the Cathedral of Light.
Of course. So this starts a quest for us. The Tome of Valor. Valor and all the virtues that go along with it are like rare minerals. You must cherish them when you find them because of their value, but you must also take time to harvest them, refine them. When mixed together properly, a strong alloy is formed, sometimes unbreakable by even the most powerful blows. This strength, your faith, your bravery, must be tested. You must learn to never lose faith and realize that with the power of the light, you can overcome things that most others cannot. God, I love being a paladin, dude. This is so cool.
Ah, you wish to petition me for a test of valor. Splendid. There are many tasks throughout the city and surrounding lands that hold much challenge, and they could use a man with your skills. This test should not be taken lightly, adventurer. This, like many things along our path, could take our lives. The Church always wishes to bolster its ranks, but it understands the sacrifices needed to ensure the paladins serving it are worthy. Are you prepared?
Of course.
Good. Your lack of hesitation is a sure sign that you are prepared and eager to test yourself. So be it. At the very ends of Westfall's longshore, a small house overlooks the ocean. There, a couple lives, the Stillwells. Jordan is an incredible smith, and he's gone to Ironforge to meet with the dwarves for a while, but this has left Daphne, his wife, alone and unprotected. Reports suggest that the Defias have all but taken over the area. Daphne may need some protection from the villains. Go there.
Right. So yeah, this is the start to a very difficult quest that will give us Vernigan's Fist. Is that what it's called? We've shown it in our recordings before, but I'll see if I can pull it up again real quick before we wrap this episode up. In-game link. So yep, Vernigan's Fist. Insanely good mace. 65 to 99 compared to our two-handed sword, 43 to 65. 7 stam, 6 int, 12 spirit. We lose the 8 strength, but we gain a plethora of other stats. And it's a little faster, which, you know, slower is usually better, but in this case, the little bit of speed would be even better for the amount of damage that we're getting for this thing, right? And it also just looks cool as fuck. Like, we will use this hammer until the 30s, I guarantee it. Sneeze. Okay. We're going to... Oh, there is a bed. Yes. Let's jump in this one for tonight. Alright guys, we're going to call this one here for now. I will be back on tomorrow afternoon for another sesh. So I'll see you there. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.